Hey guys, welcome back. So, apologies for all of the random light everywhere. I thought it would be such a good idea to set up a spot in front of windows with natural light, and that has proved to not necessarily be the case. But in any case, we are gonna roll right on along. I'm just gonna do a quick get ready with me. I already have my brows on. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Taupe, and I've been playing around with just one of the regular, you have to sharpen NYX pencils, also in the shade Taupe, to help fill in where the brow definer doesn't. I like it so far. It's a little warmer than the brow definer. I definitely will be happy to get my brow wiz back in my life, but in the meantime, this is just going to be a very simple, quick look. I hope. It is International Women's Day, so I've got my red shirt on. I'm going to put some red lips on. It's going to be fun. So, very simple eyes. I'm going in with the Too Faced. Oh, this light is going to be fun. Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Candlelight. I am desperately trying to use this up. I'm thinking of filming a Project Pan type video. I have a few actually different makeup items that I really need to use up. So let me know if that would be interesting. Over top of that, I am going to go in with the Milani Shadow Eyes in Almond Cream. This is, well, I suppose technically this is going to be a 2 shadow look, or 3 if you count primer as a layer. I'm just going to slap this on. By slap, I mean lovingly place, of course. And just blend it out. And this is just to help take down any coloration on my lids. It's kind of weird when people say discoloration, because I feel like, you know, you're supposed to have veins and shit on your eyelid, right? It's not a mistake. It's just coloration. I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm just weird. I'm just weird. It's fine. For shadow, I'm going in with a limited edition product, but I'm just going to use a gold. This is a Wet n Wild loose pigment from their Holiday 2016 collection. It's more of a rose gold, really, so you can use any neutral shade you want, really, if you're playing along at home. I'm going to put that on with a Real Techniques base shadow brush. I have a few different videos I have kind of playing around in my mind, simmering, if you will. One of them is a kind of brush collection type video, what I have, what I think is a good solid collection. I don't know, I mean, a lot of people in my life know that I like makeup, and brushes is one of the things I get asked about a lot. So I think that's a plan as well. So yeah, just on the lid, I love this brush so much that little pointed tip gets right into the crease, can just blend it out, and that's it. Well, I'm going to put mascara on, but I don't think I'm even going to do liner today. For mascara, I'm going in with my Essence I Heart Extreme Volume Mascara. Love this stuff. Another kind of video series I'm thinking of. This is the Bounce Ideas Off You video, apparently. But I've been editing my lip. I've done the makeup collection videos, which I will have linked up there somewhere, and also in the description box, the playlist of all those videos of my entire makeup collection. And I've been editing my lipstick, and it's so long. It's like an hour long, and I feel it's too long. So what I'm thinking is splitting up kind of color categories, so nudes and reds, pinks, purples, what have you. Going through each color category, and actually, because I would really like to declutter a lot, because there's no need to have an hours long amount of lipsticks. It was not correct English, but you know what I mean. There's no reason to have that many lipsticks. So I think that might be a fun way to actually try, because I feel like when I was filming that video, it was hard for me to declutter. I did declutter a few, but it was difficult for me to declutter because, you know, what they look like on your hand and what they look like on your face and what they feel like on your face too. I mean, that's such a huge difference. So I think I will be doing that. So if you've been wondering where my lip collection video is, it's in process. Base time, baby. I have really been loving mixing these two foundations. So this is the NYX Total Control drops in Vanilla and the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus foundation in Nude Ivory. I will usually just, you know, put a little bit of this on the back of my hand, or too much of this on the back of my hand as per usual. And then mix in a couple of these drops. And I just, this makes pretty darn close to my perfect foundation. Not just shade-wise, but I find that the Wet n Wild has more coverage right off the bat. The NYX you can certainly build up, but the Wet n Wild has more off the bat, and it has a little bit more of a hydrated look on the skin. The NYX cover drops are quite matte, which I think I will like better in the summer when my skin hopefully stops being as dry as it is right now. And I'm having some issues with some breakouts, and I'm not sure why. This is the realness, folks. Oh, brother. And I'm just going to blend that in with a Real Techniques buffing brush. You could use your fingers too. But it has the really nice coverage and the kind of more hydrated look of the the Wet n Wild foundation. But the NYX just helps it sit on the skin really nicely. It like blends into the skin. I find the Wet n Wild by itself sits on it and looks quite obvious and makeup-y, which I don't like. It's not my preference. And this just makes it really nice. Super easy to blend into. And honestly, if you bought both of those foundations together, it would still be cheaper than like an Urban Decay or Too Faced or Kat Von D. I am going in with the PhotoFocus concealer from Wet n Wild. This is in Light Ivory. I love this stuff. It's fantastic. Wet n Wild has really been killing it with the concealers, I feel like. I also like that Illuminati, I hate the name of it, but I like the product, the Illuminati highlighting concealing pen. I only use it as a highlighter, but I've got some fun stuff going on down here randomly. So irritating. Nothing in my skincare routine has changed, but my face has just decided to say, why not? Why not just break out into painful? So, you know, I got the painful ones going on. Not fun. Ooh, but what is fun, little life update thing. So I have, for a while, a long time, wanted to try some sort of like martial arts, self-defense type of class. I've never done anything like that before, but it seemed like a cool way not only to, you know, get a little extra exercise in, but also to help build that kind of self-confidence and feeling strong in myself, which is something that I've been really working on for my whole life, but especially recently. And so tomorrow, it's the kind of thing, back it up just a second. It's the kind of thing that I've been saying. It's one of those things, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who does this, who says, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I tried that class, or learned that language, or, you know, drew or painted, or whatever it is. And I'm really trying to stop saying, wouldn't it be nice, and actually doing it. And so tomorrow I'm taking my first Krav Maga class, which, I don't know. I don't know anything about martial arts or self-defense, and I didn't really look into Krav Maga much because it seemed like such a fad and such a, I don't know, I wanted something a little bit more, I don't think serious is the right word, but I didn't want to just go into like a fad thing. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm starting tomorrow, so I'm really excited to try that out. Let me know if you are into any of that stuff, if you have advice, if you have, like, there are so many different types. There's even just around me, there are a lot of different types of classes, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you have any advice, please let me know. I'm gonna set all this with the NYX #No Filter powder. I just got this Wet n Wild brush. This is the powder brush. It's very pretty. I'm not, I mean, it's soft, it's nice, but I don't know. I prefer, I think, my e.l.f. brushes, which are the same price as this. There's something that feels more plasticky, I think, about these brushes. Even though, I mean, they're all synthetic brushes, so I don't know. Oh, shit. I meant to bronze before I powdered. All right, who wants to experiment with me? I'm gonna try. I haven't done this before. I'm gonna try using this MegaGlo makeup stick. This is the contour shade in Call Me Maple, which I use as a bronzer. I'm gonna try putting this over powder because I need a little life in my skin. I don't look quite as dead as I look on camera right now, but it's not far off. So I usually just do a stripe. I know it looks scary, but it blends really well. Usually. We'll see. Hey, not bad. That might have been too much. Before I put a blush on, I think I'm going to put lips on. So I have this Urban Decay Vice lipstick palette. I have the Blackmail, I think it's called. I will look it up and write it. I'm pretty sure it's called Blackmail. So it's the one with the kind of more normal colors. I really do, I mean, I like this. I'm trying to use it more. It's kind of a ridiculous product. I think it's last time I looked for it, it was on sale, so I think they're phasing it out. So if you're interested, now might be the time. But it has a bunch of different Vice lipsticks. I'm really digging it. So I think I'm going to go in with 714, which is this red over here. It's a little bit more of a bluey red. This one over here, Easy, is also really nice. It's more orangey, but I feel like my shirt is a little bit more bluey red, so let's go with that. You don't need to do that, I found, with, you don't, okay, let's try that again. I am going to go in with a lip liner. This is NYX lip liner in Plum. Right. You wouldn't necessarily need to. I haven't found a desperate need for lip liners using these lipsticks, but I'm just going to do it. I really want to get the red Wet n Wild lip liner. I have a couple of them already. They're awesome. That will certainly be a video coming up. But I don't have a good blue-red lip liner. Like this one. You can probably tell, can you? Yeah. that it's a little more plummy, hence the name. You know, lip liner, it's one of those things that it's hard to do, hard to talk while applying, for one thing. And also, it's one of those things that I rarely ever do, but every time I do, I'm like, oh, why don't I do this more often? All right, I'm going in with an e.l.f. concealer brush. Actually, this is one of the $1 brushes. I found the brush that comes in the Vice palette was really nice for a little while, but I find now, I got this, I think, I got it in September. I got it for myself for my birthday. And this has started to really shed, and I really like this. I think maybe because there's less actual brush, if that makes sense. I just have more control and more precision. So I'm going into 714, like I said, which is a matte. I always find the inner corners to be the most challenging aspect of my lips for some reason. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to go with my original blush, which is Luminoso from Milani. So it's a pretty, on me, it's relative, I mean, it's, I don't want to say neutral, because it's definitely like a peachy color, peachy orange color, but it's soft, so it's not, it shouldn't be too clown-like, for lack of a better word. I'm going in with an e.l.f. cheek brush. Going into Luminoso. And this should look really nice with the bronzer. Yeah. Just a very light little bit. Very, very nice and warm look, unlike the one I was wearing. I think when this goes up, the last video I did would have been the new Wet n Wild stuff, where I was very cool, kind of all the way through. Now I got a warm thing going. Mixing it up, baby. Mixing it up. Okay. Should I skip highlighter? I was gonna skip highlighter, but I have one here. I would use the Wet n Wild one, but I think it will look weird with this look because it's purple. So instead, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow. It's in the shade Enchanted. This is an awesome highlighter. So awesome, it makes me want to try an actual highlighter from e.l.f. They have the baked highlighters that look really pretty. But at the same time, why? When I got this, and it's really pretty, and I already own it, and it's going to last me forever. All right, so that is it. I need a haircut so badly. Thank you very much for watching. So let me know if any of those videos sound especially interesting to you. I'm probably going to do all of them, but if there's one that you like, oh yes, let's see that, then do let me know so I can prioritize. Let me know if you have any, you know, martial arts suggestions, things to take, places to go, I don't know. And also, let me know of something that you've been saying, oh, I'd really like to try that, or I'd really like to do that, or I'd really like to make more time for that. Let's hear it, because I have a bunch as well. And maybe we can kind of support each other in prioritizing and giving each other kind of the boost to go do the things that we want to do, because otherwise what the fuck is the point, honestly? Right? So let me know, and otherwise, thank you very much for watching. I will have any videos linked below, my Instagram, the list of products, all of that good stuff in the description box, so check that out. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.